Hello, Dan Richardson here at the Chapel of the North Hills. We're reading together about Jesus' last week on earth, and we get to the Thursday night episodes where he is on trial. He is actually through the evening going to encounter 6 different trials in the middle of the night. The first one that they took him to, the trial number 1, it says, first they took him to Annas, since he was the father-in-law of Caiaphas. And this was kind of like a preliminary hearing before he goes to Caiaphas and the Sanhedrin. And when he's there on trial, the high priest is questioning him, it says. And Jesus' answer is, why do you have to ask me here in these chambers? Why did you have to arrest me and bring me here? I do all my teaching out in public, in the open. If you want to know what I said, just go ask somebody. Nothing has been hidden. Why do you have to question me? He says. When he was speaking this way, one of the soldiers came up and slapped him, saying, "Is that the way you speak to the high priest?" And Jesus said, his response is, if I'm saying something wrong, you bring charges. And the curious thing here is that Jesus was not wrong. The other guy was wrong because Annas was not the high priest. Annas was the father-in-law of the high priest. He had been high priest. His sons had been high priest, and the high priest at present was his son-in-law. So he was like the power broker for the whole family. He was the godfather of the priests. So when they brought him there to Annas, this was a court with 0 authority. But that's where they took him first, to try to get some charges on him to see where they were going to proceed from there. So if you think Jesus is being disrespectful to the high priest, he's not. He was actually very generous in not coming down hard on that guy who was acting way out of his authority. As we'll see with Pilate, Jesus was actually the one with all the authority through these whole proceedings. But this was the first of Jesus' trials. Be blessed.